Hello students, I am your math faculty of Vidya Guru. If you find this video informative, please like, share and subscribe the channel. This complete video will be in English. If you want to see the same video in Hindi, please check out the playlist. Today we are going to discuss some important question of time and work. Before starting questions, I want to discuss some basic concepts of time and work. In time and work, total work depend on two things. First, efficiency, and second, number of days in which work is completed. Now in time and work, main thing is efficiency. What is efficiency? Efficiency means work done in unit time. Unit time means according to question whatever is given. If question is given in days, then work done in 1 day is efficiency. Or question is given in hour, then work done in 1 hour. So work done in unit time. Time units can be changed, day or hour or minutes or second, but work done in unit time is efficiency. What I mean to say, if a person do complete work in 20 days, in 20 days one work is done, then in 1 day how much work he will do? 1/20. Then 1/20 is efficiency of this person. So coming on to our first question. What first question is saying? A, B and C can do a work in 4 days. A plus B plus C together can do a work in 4 days. A and C can do the work in 4.5 days. A and C can do the work in 4.5 days. 4.5 means 9/2 days. And B and C can do the same work in 12 days. B and C can do the same work in 12 days. Then in how many days C alone will do this work? C alone will do this work. If work is constant, here also same work is done, which is done by A plus B plus C in 4 days. Here also same work is done, which is done by A plus C in 9/2 days. And here also same work is done by B plus C, and it is done by them in 12 days. If work is constant, we can assume work from our side. And as I have told you, total work depend on efficiency and number of days. That means if I need to find out the efficiency will be total work upon number of days. Then I will assume total work as such, it is divided by 4, it is divisible by 9/2, and it is divisible by 12. That means I will take LCM of these three. Total work will be LCM of these three. It is in fraction. In fraction we only need to take LCM of numerators. Then LCM of 4, 9 and 12 will be 36. If total work, this is what? Total work. If total work is 36, what will be its efficiency? He do complete work in 4 days and total work is 36. In 1 day he will do 9 work. And this is the efficiency of A plus B plus C. His efficiency will be 9, 4 is 36 and into 2, its efficiency will be 8, and B and C efficiency will be 3. I have just divided total work by the number of days and efficiency will come. Now question is asking total work will be done by C in how many days? A plus B plus C efficiency is 9 and A plus C efficiency is 8. Then what is the efficiency of B? It is 1. If efficiency of B is 1 and B plus C efficiency is 3, then what is the efficiency of C? it will be 2. Now efficiency of C is 2. That means in one day C do 2 work. And what is the total work? 36. Then C will do 36 work by the efficiency of 2 in how many days? 18 days. Then total work by C will be done by in 18 days. If work is constant, then we can assume any work from our side, and I need to divide by number of days to total work to find the efficiency. So I will assume work as the LCM of number of days. I hope you are understanding it. So coming on to our next question. A, B and C. A, B and C can do work in 30, 45 and 90 days. 30, 45 and 90 days. 30, 45 and 90 days. A start the work and assisted by B and C on every third day. In how many days work will be completed? First of all, I need to assume total work. What will be the total work? LCM of these three. 30, 45 and 90 LCM will be 90. And what will be the efficiency of A? 33 times is 90, 45 2 times is 90 and 90 1 time is 90. Now what question is saying, on every third day A started the work. That means on first day A alone will work. A do 3 work in one day. Then on first day 3 work will be completed. On second day again A will alone work 3. But on third day A is assisted by B and C. That means on third day A, B, C all 3 will work. And what is the efficiency of all 3? 3, 4, 5, 6. That means in 3 days 12 work is done. 12 work is done. And now this cycle will be repeated every time. Now again A will come, then on 5th day again A will come, and on 6th day again A plus B plus C will come. Now total work is 90. Total work is 90. If I complete this cycle, what is the multiple of 12 which is nearest to 90? Which is nearest to 90? Nearest multiple is 84, which is 7 times. That means in 21 days, according to this cycle of 3 days, 84 work will be completed. Now whose turn will come? A turn will come. Then that means on 22nd day A will come and he will do 3 more work. Then on 23rd day again A will come and he will do 3 more work. Then how much work is done till 23rd day? 84 plus 6, 90 work is done. 90 work is done. And what was the total work? 90. Then on how many days total work is completed? In 23 days. In 23 days. Again I will try to explain you the question. Efficiency of A, B, C was 3 to 1. On every third, A started the work, but on every third day he is assisted by B and C. That means on first day A alone will work. On second day again A alone will work. And on third day he will be assisted by B plus C. That means on first day 3 work will be completed. On second day 3 work will be completed. But on third day 6 work will be completed, as efficiency of A plus B plus C is 6. That means this cycle will be repeated in next 3 days. Then in next 3 days, then I will search its multiple. What is the nearest multiple of 90 in table of 12? That is 84. That means in 21 days 84 work will be completed, and on 22nd day A again will come and he will do 3 work, and on 23rd day A again will come and he will do 3 more work, and 90 work will be completed in 23rd days. Hope you are getting the question. So coming on to our next question. Coming on to our next question, which is saying Vaibhav can complete a work in, I will assume Vaibhav is V. Vaibhav can complete a work in 60 days. 60 days. He works for 15 days. He works for 15 days. That means his 45 days work was left. And after that, remaining work was completed by Sandeep. Remaining work was of 45 days, which is completed by Sandeep in 30 days. Which is completed by Sandeep in 30 days. Then Vaibhav and Sandeep can complete the total work in how many days? I have told you, we can assume total work from our side only when work is constant in both cases. 45 work day was left, which was completed by Sandeep in 30 days. That means 45 days work of Vaibhav is completed by Sandeep in 30 days. If I assume total work is 90, his efficiency will be 2 and his efficiency will be 3. That means efficiency of Vaibhav will be 2. But total work is not 90 this time, because I have taken remaining work. Question is saying Vaibhav do complete work in 60 days. Then what will be the total work? In 60 days, by the efficiency of 2, Vaibhav will do how much work? 120. Now this work is to be completed by Vaibhav and Sandeep both. That means efficiency of Vaibhav was 2 and efficiency of Sandeep was 3. 120 by 5, 24 days. This work will be completed by Vaibhav and Sandeep in 24 days. That means option number D is correct. Why I have not taken this as complete work? Because I have taken here remaining work. 45 days work of Vaibhav was completed by Sandeep in 30 days. So this work is constant here. 45 days work of Vaibhav is done by Sandeep in 30 days. That means work is equal here. So I can assume work from my side, but this is not total work. By the efficiency of 2, Vaibhav can complete total work in 60 days. So coming on to our next question. Question is saying A can do 2 by 5 of work in 6 days. And B can do 2 by 3 of work. 2 by 3 of total work in 12 days. The question is saying AB worked for 6 days and remaining work was completed by C in 8 days. Then A and C will together complete the remaining total work in how many days? Now here 2 by 5 work is done and here 2 by 3 work is done. Work is not constant, but we can make it equal. If 2 by 5 work is done in 6 days, in how many days one work will be done? 6 into 5 by 2. That means A alone can complete the total work in 15 days. If 2 by 3rd work is done by B in 12 days, one work will be done by B in 12, 3 by 2, 18 days. Now you can see work is constant in both cases. So now I can assume total work from my side 15, 18. Total work will be 90. That means efficiency of A will be 6 and efficiency of B will be 5. The question is saying A plus B worked for 6 days. Then in 6 days how much work will be completed? Efficiency is 6 plus 5, 11. That means they will have complete 66 work. How much work is left? Total work was 90 and 66 work is done. That means 24 work is left. C does the remaining work, that means 24 work in 8 days. In 8 days. That means efficiency of C will be 3. Efficiency of C will be 3. Now question is saying in how many days A plus C will do the total work. Total work is 90. Efficiency of A is 6 and efficiency of C is 3. That means 6 plus 3, 90 by 9. Total work will be completed by them in 10 days. Total work will be completed by them in 10 days. These all questions are of recent examinations which have been conducted. This was not too hard question. By basic concept we have solved this by making the work equal. By making the work equal, we have assumed total work. From this we have find the efficiency of C, and total work will be done by A and C in 10 days. So coming on to our next question. What next question is saying? A and B together can do work in X days. X days. A alone and B alone. A alone can do the same work in X plus 8 days. And B alone can do the same work in X plus 18 days. Now question is saying A and B will do the 5 by 6 work. There is a correction in question. It is not 56, it is 5 by 6. A plus B will do the 5 by 6 of work in how many days? This is the question. It is not 56, it is 5 by 6. Now I will tell you one concept here. If A plus B is doing work in X days and A takes 8 more than him, 8 more days than A plus B, and B takes 18 more days than A plus B, then X will be root, if this is A and this is B, X will always be equal to A into B. If they both are doing in X days and he is taking A more days and B is taking B more days, then X will always be equal to root A into B. Then what will be X equal to? 8 into 18. It will be equal to 8 is 64 and 144. That means value of X is 12 days. That means A plus B will do the complete work in 12 days. Then 5 by 6 work will be done by 1 work by them will be done in 12 days. Then 5 by 6 work will be done by them in 10 days. You need to remember this formula for these type of question. X is equal to root A into B. If they are doing complete work in 12 days, then 5 by 6 work will be done in 10 days. So coming on to our next question. What next question is saying? A and B can do the piece of work in 30 and 36 days. A can do it in 30 days, B can do it in 36 days. They began the work, but A left the work after some days and B finished the remaining work in 25 days. Then in how many days A left? First of all, if they are doing the same work in 30 and 36 days, we will assume the total work. What will be the total work? LCM of 30 and 36. LCM will be 180. That means efficiency of A is 6 and efficiency of B is 5. Now they both started the work. A plus B started the work, but after some time A left the work. And here 25 days and completed the remaining work. That means in 25 days work done by B will be 25 into 5. What it will be? 125. That means 125 work was done by B. And the remaining work was done by A plus B, because they were both were working here. What is the remaining work? Total work was 180 and 125 work is already completed. That means 55 work was left. If I subtract 125 from 180, that means 55 work was left, which have been done by A plus B. A plus B is nothing but 6 plus 5, 11, 55 by 11. This work was done in 5 days. Then in how many days A left the work? In 5 days A left the work. That means option number C is correct. This work was done by B in 5 days. That means 55 work was left, which was done by A plus B together. That means for number of days A plus B worked together is the number of days A worked. That means A worked for 5 days. So coming on to our next question. Next question is saying 4 men and 5 women can do the complete work in 15 days. 15 days. And in another statement, question is saying 9 men plus 6 women can do the same work in 10 days. Can do the same work in 10 days. Then how same work in 7 days will be completed by 4 men assisted by how many women? That means we have to complete total work in 7 days such that some women should be assisted by 4 men. 4 men. So what is total work? Total work is number of days into efficiency, and if till now there was single person doing the work, if there are 4 men, 5 women or some children will also come, then total work is efficiency into days and into man or woman or children. That means if I find total work here, let efficiency of man is M and efficiency of woman is W, then what will be the total work? I will multiply 15 days this side, then what it will become? 15 4 times is 60 men and 15 5 times is 75 women. Then this is nothing but total work. Same way, if I multiply 10 this side, then 90 men plus 60 women, then this will also become total work. This is also total work, this is also total work. These two will be equal. Taking values of M one side, 90 minus 60 will be 30M and 675 minus 60 will be 15W. Then what is M upon W? 15 upon 30, that is 1 by 2. And what was M? Efficiency of men. And what was W? Efficiency of women. Then I can find out total work now. What will be the total work? Putting M as 1 and W as 2, it will be 60 plus 150, 210. This work is to be done by 4 men plus some women in 7 days. If I cross multiply this will be 30. 30 will be equal to 4 plus 2x. If I bring 4 this side, it will be 26 equal to 2x, then x will be equal to 13. That means I have to assist 13 women with 4 men to complete the total work in 7 days. That means option number B is correct. So coming on to our next question. Next question is saying 4 boys from school A. Let efficiency of boys from school A is A and 6 boys from school B. 6 boys from school B can complete the work in 5 days. That means what will be the total work? If I multiply 5 this side, 20A plus 30B. This is the total work. Next statement, question is saying 5 boys from school A and 10 boys from school C. 5 boys from school A and 10 boys from school C can complete the work in 4 days. 4 days. That means if I multiply 4 this side, 20A plus 40C. This will again be the total work. And in third statement, question saying from school C, 3 boys from school B and 4 boys from school C can complete the work in 10 days. That means if I multiply 10 this side, 30B plus 40C. This is also total work. And question is saying how many boys from school A can complete the setup in 1 day. How many boys from school A can complete the work in 1 day? That means first I need to find out the total work, then the efficiency of boys from school A. If I equate these two equations, 20A plus 30B will be equal to 20A plus 40C, because they both were total work. Then B upon C will be equal to 4 by 3. If I equate these two equations, it will be equal to 20A plus 40C will be equal to 30B plus 40C. This will be cancelled out. A upon B will be equal to 3 by 2. That means efficiency of boys from school B is 4 and C is 3. Efficiency of boys from school A is 3 and B is 2. Here B is 4 but there B is 2. We need to make it equal. So we will multiply this by 2 in numerator and denominator and it will become 6 by 4. Now B is equal in both equations. That means A ratio B ratio C is 6, 4, 3. Then what will be the total work? What will be the total work? Six, 4, 3. What will be the total work? We can calculate it from any equations. 4 boys from school A and 6 boys from school B were doing this work in 5 days. And equation was 20A plus 30B. What is A here? 6. And what is B here? 4. 120 plus 120 will be equal to 240. The question is saying how many boys from school A. Efficiency of boys from school A is 6. Let number of boys is X and we need to do this work in 1 day. 6 4 times is 40 and X will be equal to 40. That means 40 boys from school A will do this work in 1 day. This was very interesting question and very basic question of time and work. So coming on to our next question. Moving on to next question. The 4 walls and a ceiling of room is to be painted. What is the length, breadth and height of room? Length of room is given 25, breadth is given 12 and height is given 10. This room's 4 walls and ceiling is to be painted. As I have told you, question is saying painter A can paint 200 meters square in 5 days. That means in 5 days he can paint 200 meters square. And what will be its efficiency? I have told you work done in unit time is efficiency. That means work done by him in 1 day will be its efficiency. 200 by 5, 40. That means efficiency of painter A is 40. And painter B can paint 250 meters square in 2 days. In 2 days he can paint 250 meters square. That means in 1 day he will paint how much? 250 by 2, 125. That means efficiency of B will be 125. Now we need to find what area is to be painted. Question is saying 4 walls are to be painted. Then what is the area of 4 walls? 2L plus B into H. 4 walls. And extra ceiling is to be painted. Ceiling area will be length into breadth. That means this total area is to be painted by these two painters. What will be L plus B? 25 plus 12 will be 37, and height is 10, and length into breadth is 25 into 12. This is the total area which is to be painted, and what is their efficiency? 40 and 125. By this efficiency, this area is to be painted. If I take 5 common from the numerator, it will become 2 will be remaining here. 4 7s are 28, 4 3s are 12, 148, and 12 5s will be 60. And what will become in denominator? 165. 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15. Now we can eliminate two options, option A and option D, because in numerator 33 is coming, and that is coming on only option B and C. So now we'll check which option is correct from B and C. 148 plus 60 will be 208 by 33, which will be equal to nothing but 6 whole 10 by 33. 6 whole 10 by 33 days a room, and its 4 walls and ceiling will be painted, and 6 whole 10 by 33 days. Hope you have understood the question. So coming on to our next question. Before coming to our next question, I hope you have studied the formula of MDH. What is MDH? If some men are working in some number of days, working per hour with some efficiency, and work is W1. Now this work can be done by some another man in some another days, in some another number of hours, and some another efficiency. The work can be equal, or question can say another work is done. Work can be equal or work can be changed. This will be equal. Now, our next question is based on this only. What next question is saying 90 men can do a certain work in 16 days. 90 men can do a certain work in 16 days, working 12 hours per day. 12 hours per day. Now then what part of work which can be completed by 70 men? 70 men working 24 days, 8 hours per day. Question is asking what part of work will be done. Let work here was 1 and here is S. We need to find out what part of work will be done. If I cancel out 12, 2 times is 14, 8 to the 16 will be cancelled by this, 0 will be cancelled by 0, then 9 into X will be equal to 7, X will be equal to 7 by 9. Then what part of the work will be done? 7 by 9th part of the work will be done. That means option number C is correct answer. Coming on to our last question of time and work. What last question is saying? A and B together can finish the work in 12 days. That means A and B can finish work in 12 days. If I multiply 12 this side, what will be the total work? 12A plus 12B. And second statement question is saying if A had worked from half of its efficiency of A is A. If he has worked from half of his efficiency, that means if it was A here, it will become A by 2, and B has worked thrice of his efficiency. If B was, it will become 3b. Then work will be completed in 9 days. 9 days. If I calculate total work, what it will become? 9 will be multiplied this side, 9a by 2 and plus 27b. This is also total work and this is also total work. I need to find out the value of the efficiency of A and B. 12a plus 12b will be equal to 9 by 2 is nothing but 4.5a plus 27b. If I take a one side and b one side, what it will come? 7.5a will be equal to 15b. A upon b will be equal to 15 by 7.5, 2 upon 1. Then efficiency of A is 2 and B is 1. If I put this in equation, I can find the total work. I will put A as 2 and B as 1. 12 2 times is 24 and 12 1 time is 12. Total work will come as 36. Now what question is saying? How many days would A take to finish the task if he work alone? A will take how many time? What is the efficiency of A? Efficiency of A is 2. We need to complete this work by A. By efficiency of 2, A will take 18 days. That means option number A was correct answer of this question. Thank you very much. If you want to see such more videos, please like, share and subscribe the channel.